Good morning, this is Airpost Creations 2021. This is my Shaman Oracle reading for the upcoming week. I started yesterday and I said it wrong. I said it is Monday, but of course it was not. It was meant for the coming week, Monday and Tuesday and usually Wednesday, okay? I go in vacation next week, so I was a bit messed up. And also yesterday I said something wrong. In the reading for Aries, the first deck was given a wrong name. The first deck is, of course, the Psychic Tarot, as it sits up there on the table. So today I continue the reading for next week's reading, and today I read for Leo, Virgo, Libra and Scorpio, and we start with Leo. Welcome, Leo. First deck is the Psychic Tarot deck, and the card that you got is Accelerated Motion. The card represents lots of speed, flight, and swift movement, hope, passion, and above all, endings to some delays. The conditions around you, they are perfect and appear to be rapidly heading in the direction of your goals and of your desires. There is lots of luck on your side, and your enthusiasm is at an all-time high. So praise yourself as you finally witness the manifestation of what you have worked for and what you have visualized. This is a call for initiative, but you should also ask yourself if there's anything else in your life that you need to act on now. So be wise and take advantage of these ideal conditions. Now is not a time for you to fight against the river of life. So trust, have faith, and go with the flow. This strong current is taking you to a positive outcome and a positive future. The Oracle of the Seven Energies card is a merry motive. The keywords, they are knowing your own motives, undertaking what drives you to meet your goals, the momentum your attention creates, and the wisdom behind your intentions. And it starts saying that you have chosen a pathway, you have set an intention, and you have begun to move toward a goal. You feel compelled to keep going, but do you know the why behind your drive? Do you truly want what you are pursuing, or are you chasing a destination with the anticipation of how it will make others feel about you, or maybe even how you yourself may feel about yourself? So the message is that you must choose to be in the flow of the experience and relishing the moment. Surrender your expectations to a higher power rather than being guided by your limited self. The most important aspect is to consider where you place your focus, because that is where all the energy will flow. If you are resentful, the outer world will show you more opportunities to just be that, namely resentful. If you are envious of other people, competitive, and overly ambitious, then you will always feel as if you are not enough. If you focus on gratitude and on compassion for others, you will see even more reasons to be grateful and be loving. When you look for abundance, it has an uncanny way of multiplying in your life just like by magic. So if you are unsure about your motives, the results will be just as unclear. So dig deep to understand your why. Make sure that your motive is merry and is joyful and very clear and honest. Trust that the universe will provide the outcome that is a perfect match for your intention. It always works like this. Next is the mystical Shaman Oracle deck. Out came the Time Master. And time is a construct of the human mind through which life events are seen to flow in a straight line from our past to our future. This, however, is only an illusion. Time moves in patterns, in fractals, sometimes turning like a wheel, and other times moving straight as an arrow. Humans, they see time like a ticking clock, and this image reminds us that there is only so much of it to spend in a lifetime, like a kind of currency. At any given moment, you can see time in all its infinite potential. At once it is vast and all-encompassing, and then it's shrunken and becomes finite. It all depends on your perspective. The invitation here is that when the Time Master is visiting you in the reading, he is asking a most important question. Will you break free from limited cause and effect thinking by then moving beyond the linear illusion and welcoming the cyclic quality of time? You find yourself in a moment when the wheel of time is turning and you are able to influence your past, and therefore you are changing your present and your future simultaneously. This is the true test of the Time Master. So you are being invited to take back your power and to let go of the past and instead choose to step into your life. In this moment, you are all powerful. You are the Time Master, and anything is now possible. The medicine aspect here is that sometimes it appears that you are running out of time, and then you worry that you will not get what you need or what you want. Everything gets stuck like a logjam, and this is only in your mind. Time expands and contracts according to your ability to be mindful and to be observant, fully engaged in your now. It is time to release the story of your past. And equally, it is time to release your need to know the details of the future. All the treasure magically reveals itself when you remain relaxed and you remain present to what is directly in front of you and nothing else. Then you realize you have all the time in the world. You will never run out of time. The Shaman's Dream Oracle card is dances on one foot and relates to the balancing act, to resourcefulness, and to saying yes to life. And that is always good, saying yes to life. When the dancers on one foot show up, you are called to find some new balance. Just as a dancer moves gracefully into each dancing pose, no matter how precariously balanced a step might seem, you must bring equanimity to the situation before you, no matter how thorny or how difficult a relationship might seem. If you are putting too much effort into managing your life, your work, your relationships, family, and digital media, you are missing the real point. You have to be dancing while you are juggling your entire life, knowing that at any one time half of it is going to be up in the air. It is not that you are doing too much and finding it impossible to catch up. Rather, it is that you are confusing readiness with preparation. You will never ever be fully prepared for all the challenges in your life, but you can be ready to say yes to a new invitation that the universe is offering you. Live in a state of yes to spirit and no to everything not infused with life, with romance, with vitality, and with the sacred. You will be surprised by how quickly your load is lightening when you hold true to this lesson. So you are challenged now to work with the resources available to you and not be seduced by the belief that if I only had more. Life has provided you with everything that you need to accomplish your goals and to fulfill your mission. When it feels like you are losing your balance, do not contract, holding your arms close to your chest, for then you will surely fall. Instead, reach out and extend your arms fully, saying yes to spirit's steadying hand stretched out to you. The Goddesses, Gods, and Guardians Oracle card is next. and that one is Sedna. And Sedna says to you, there is always enough that goes well with the dances on one foot card. And she says, have respect and have gratitude for natural resources and work on your relationship with money. That is a new aspect to the card dancing on one foot. Sedna, she is a sea deity or sea goddess of the Inuit people, and legends about her, they are lots of legends telling the story of her. In Arctic mythology, she is becoming the ruler of the Inuit people's underworld. There are many versions of her story, but all stories they tell of a young woman who refused traditional marriage and then was taken to sea by her father, who chopped off her fingers, and from her severed fingertips, not severed, from her severed fingertips, the first seals and the first sea animals, they grew from that cut off fingers. So Sedna, she sunk into the deep ocean floor and she became the mother of the sea, fiercely controlling the availability of the fish to the Inuit hunters. If she is unhappy with the ecological balance of the ocean, then she will call all the sea creatures to her side. And only when an Inuit shaman has journeyed to untangle and to braid her hair will Sedna release the supply of the ocean resources. So the goddess Sedna brings the messages about sustenance, gratitude, and a plentiful supply of everything that comes from the oceans to nourish you. There is a never-ending flow of divine energy that creates all your practical provisions: money, water, food, shelter, and air to breathe. This same universal wellspring delivers unseen nurturance such as support, kindness, time, and love. Sedna says, be thankful for every gift that you receive: the supply of oxygen, your daily food and your daily water, your home and your clothing, the kindness from a stranger, and the support from your loved ones. Balance and gratitude, they are really everything. You must not hoard or be stingy, nor must you be wasteful or steal things from the earth. So be honorable with your money and do your best to pay off your debts and create a healthy budget. Do you need to heal an ingrained fear of scarcity or invest in yourself more generously? Or are you being asked to spread your wealth and to support those who have less? Give back as much as you take. Disrupting the equilibrium is unwise and will not lead to any happiness. Your needs, they are always, yes, always met. There is an additional meaning to the card Sedna, saying that your life's purpose involves the ocean's conservation. Investigate your beliefs about money, organize your finances, and contribute your resources to also some charity. Say this invocation: I am thankful for all I have. Prosperity is a state of my mind. And the last card is the Bob Ross Oracle card. Out came the Animal Lover. My sister is a Leo, and I can truly say that my sister is an animal lover. The story here is that there is nothing in the world that Bob Ross loved more than the little creatures who are populating our world. I love these little rascals, he said. They are so much fun to feed and to play with and also to work with. It creates a whole new awareness of our nature when you work with the little animals like this, he said. From a young age, he would bring home injured animals to nurse them back to health, including the baby alligator that he kept in the bathtub, much to his parents' surprise. The animal lover will do anything to protect the weak and those unable to help themselves. So he shows us that caring for the little critters that live in this great big world brings the greatest joy in our lives. That was the reading for Leo. Thank you very much for listening, Leo. Wishing you a beautiful day today. I'm sending lots of love out, and I shall be back the week May the 12th with new readings for that week. Take care and goodbye.